Doctor. I wouldn't want to leave on my vacation without a rubella shot.
Do you have to leave everything until the last minute?
It's not the last minute. I still have 4 hours of duty before I leave.
And I still don't have a nurse to replace you.
Doctor, you have interviews tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
Must you write things on my calendar? You know I never read that.
What's that mean?
It means I want Doctor to take a look at this, so step in there.
I'll be with him in a minute. Where's that list of applicants that personnel sent down?
For Julia's replacement?
For my temporary relief. You make replacement sound so permanent.
I don't know what I'll do with her gone for a week.
I know what you'll do. You'll work for a change.
Clinic Baker.
It's me, Mom.
And just who are you, sir?
Your son.
Mr. Corey Baker?
He's the only son you've got, aren't I?
Can you prove you're Corey Baker?
Just a minute. I'll go check in the mirror. It's me, all right. I could have told you that.
Are you sure this is the very same Corey Baker who's going to get on a plane tonight with his mother and fly all the way to Kansas for a vacation?
Yeah, and I just wanted to know if Roger Wagadorn can come with us.
Oh, Corey. Now, son, we've been all through this. You know we can't take Earl all the way to Aunt Emma's with us.
And Emma said we could.
When did she say that?
When I called her.
You didn't call Aunt Emma long distance.
I didn't use our phone. I used Roger Wagadorn.
Corey, Please, son, I'll have to hang up now.
Corey's been gone only 2 hours, and look at you. You'd think the world was going to end at midnight.
I don't care if it does.
Think what a lucky guy you are, getting a whole week's vacation.
I'd rather be in school.
You would?
At least I'd have some kids to play with.
You've got somebody to play with right here.
Who?
Your brother.
He's a dumb nut.
Earl, how can you say such a thing about your own brother?
He's just a baby. I can't play with him.
Why not?
He can't even talk.
Well, he's starting to.
Dada, Mama, Moochie Gooshy, glug glug glue. You call that talk?
No, I guess it isn't really. But that's something you can play right there.
What?
Play you're a teacher. Teach baby to talk.
Okay. Hey, baby. Say hippopotamus.
Miss Dorman?
Yes, I'm here for the interview.
I know. Be seated, please.
Nurse, how much longer must I wait for your doctor?
I can't say. Doctor conducts very thorough interviews.
Just for a temporary job?
Thank you very much, Miss Coverstrand.
Oh, why don't you just call me Stacy, Doctor?
Yes. Well, personnel will contact you.
Oh, good. I'd like to get to know you better, one way or the other.
Well, you'll hear by noon today, one way or the other.
Oh, bye.
Have him come down in half an hour. I'm sure the doctor will see him then.
Who's next?
I am, doctor.
Molly Green. Here's her application and references, doctor.
I was an industrial nurse for over 15 years. but I retired 10 years ago, and I've decided now to come back to work just long enough to buy new carpets for my living room.
Thank you very much for coming by.
Excuse me, old-timer, but maybe I can be of some assistance.
Don't mumble. Speak up.
Can I help you?
Don't shout.
Are you here to deliver a telegram?
Speak up, son. Don't mumble.
Are you delivering a telegram to somebody in this building?
No, no, no. I'm just delivering a telegram.
Excuse me, but maybe I can help you.
Oh, there you are. Say, maybe you can help me.
Why not?
Look and see which apartment Julia Baker lives in.
I know which.
6. Apartment 6.
No. I know which apartment, but she's not here.
Don't shout.
I'm not shouting.
What?
I wasn't shouting!
Don't tell me you're not shouting. If I can hear you, you're shouting.
Mr. Cooper, what's all this shouting about?
Lady, where's Julia Baker?
In Kansas.
What?
Forget it. You have a telegram for Mrs. Baker. I'll take it. I'll sign for it.
What?
I'll sign for her.
For who?
Julia Baker.
Oh, here you are, Mrs. Baker.
Here, for you.
What?
A tip for you.
Thanks, son. Here, honey. Buy your friend a hearing aid.
Hey, wrong direction.
Wrong direction.
Well, now that we have a wire for Julia, what do we do about it?
Simple. We push it under her door.
And leave it there for a week?
You're absolutely right, Mrs. Waggadorn. A telegram is always a message of urgency.
Right.
Therefore, we should open, read, digest the details, and call Mrs. Baker in Kansas to inform her of the news.
Oh, I just can't. I was always taught never to open other people's mail.
I don't have my glasses. Therefore, I shall do as follows. I will open it, and you will read it.
Well, I guess it's all right to read it, now that it's open.
You were taught not to open, and I was taught not to read. But to listen, I'm allowed.
Have a good trip. In case I'm not able to see you before you go, leave key with landlord. Thanks for use of your apartment. Best to Corey and Aunt Emma. Love, Charlie. Who's Charlie?
Obviously, an old friend is going to occupy her apartment while she's away.
Despite Miss Dorman's record, despite Mrs. Green's experience, despite Miss Lou's references, despite Miss Holbrook's manner, I am hiring that redhead with the big green eyes.
What's a
Oh, Nurse Yarby, I think the telephone is ringing. Well, answer it. Oh. Astro Space Clinic, this is Nurse Cummerstrand speaking.
Stacy, I'm on this line.
Oh, I'm sorry. Which button do I push?
The one that's lit.
Oh, I thought I did.
Then push the other one.
What other one? There's so many.
Never mind, it's off now.
Oh, maybe it was a wrong number.
Stacy,
There's a lot of that going around. Oh, at night I get wrong
please hang up.
Oh, all righty. Bye now.
Excuse me, Dr. Pausner. She's a new nurse, you know. Now, where were we?
Miss Cummerstrand, will you give me the file on, what was that name again?
Kiefer with a K.
K. K. K. K. Who does that start with?
How long is that nurse going to be here?
About 20 more minutes.
You mean Mrs. Baker's coming back?
Not for a week. She's on vacation.
I start my vacation myself tonight. A week of play, 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 go, go, go.
Well, good for you. Now, let's see, Mr. Kiefer. Your first initial is C?
C for Charlie.
Here we are, Mrs. Baker's apartment. I'm sure you'll take care of everything.
I promised I would, and I will.
If there's anything you need, give me a holler. I'm always on the premises, except when I'm out.
I did.
Just remember, any friend of Julia Baker's is a friend of Sal Cooper's. I'm at your beck if you call.
Peace, brother, peace. Roscoe, Charlie, it works slick as a hoe handle, man. Not only am I in, we have got the snuggest little pad we've ever had for the game. You round up the dudes and... Hold it. Some cat's leaning on the bell. I'll call you back.
Hi, are you Mrs. Baker's friend, Charlie?
Yeah?
I'm Corey Baker's friend, Earl J. Waggeron.
So?
You got any kids I can play with?
No.
And can I play with you?
Look, little dude, I'm busy. I can't...
Boy!
What?
You better pick up that coat. Mrs. Baker throws a fit when we leave clothes on the floor around here. What's these?
Those, sugar cubes with freckles.
They look just like dice.
Doctor, there's a Mr. Morrow here. What do you prescribe for severe hangovers?
A cup of your hot black coffee, Miss Dorman.
Will that cure it?
If it doesn't, it'll give him such heartburn, he'll forget he's got a head.
Oh, Mr. Cooper, good morning.
Don't tell me, Mrs. Waggadon. You have the same complaint as the Douglases.
About what?
The noise last night from the Baker apartment.
That didn't bother us. A harmless little Parcheesi game?
Parcheesi? How do you know?
Earl told me. He and Charlie played a game.
Until 2 in the morning?
Don't be silly. Earl came down for supper. So Charlie had a little party later. We can't get upset with any man who'd play Parcheesi with a little boy, can we?
Of course not. Those Douglases, such cranks. Tonight I'll stay home from my chess club, and I'm sure everything will be peaceful.
Come on, baby. Don't talk to me. Sing to me.
Blackjack.
That's Roscoe's last contribution
I'm winning
to
the money
charity
now, Roscoe.
Baby needs a new pair of shoes. Hardway, 6. Ada from Decatur. That's Parcheesi talk.
Well, I think you better have a talk with Julia Baker about her friend Charlie.
Precisely. Do you happen to have a number in Kansas I can call her?
Yes.
Mr. Cooper. Tell Earl J. Wagoner I'm gonna bring him home a baby pig.
You run outside, Corey. Uncle Lou is waiting for you. Hello, Mr. Cooper?
Why am I calling? To say we miss you and we hope you're enjoying yourselves and to tell you about your friend Charlie.
Charlie? What friend Charlie?
Charlie Kiefer. She never heard of anybody named Charlie Kiefer. This chap named Charlie just dropped by and asked about you, that's all. Nothing important, Mrs. Baker. Enjoy your vacation, and we'll talk to you when you get back next week. Goodbye. I should cut my tongue out of my mouth. What have I done, Mrs. Wagadorn? What have I done?
You've been victimized.
My head's cracked.
You're gonna get it cool in the cooler if you're not out of this apartment in 10 minutes.
Oh, baby, calm down. Don't.
You're a bunco artist, a con man, a swindler and a gambler, and a no-goodnik.
Oh, please, baby.
Mrs. Baker never heard of you, and you better get out of here before I call the police.
All right, brother, I dig. Don't blow the whistle on me. Look, I paid the rent. How about 50? 60?
I don't want your money. I wouldn't touch it. But you I'll touch with a warrant for your arrest.
Give me a half hour.
10 minutes.
20.
15 and not a penny more.
I'm not going to put up with these replacements one more day. Yarby, you get Julia on the phone. I'm cutting short her vacation as of right now.
I can't thank you enough, Mrs. Wagadorn. Mrs. Baker will never know what went on here.
I won't say a word if you don't.
By the time she gets here next week, we will have forgotten the entire embarrassing incident.
Just don't forget that box of empty bottles. Julia!
Hi, Marie. Surprised?
What a surprise! Julia Baker, back already!
Do you have to announce it to the whole world?
I'm just so happy to have Julia Baker back home so soon.
It was an emergency. Dr. Chegley insisted that I fly home immediately. Did you miss me?
Oh, boy, did we ever.
Well, what happened while I was away? Anything exciting?
No.
Nothing happened, Mrs. Baker. The whole building has been as quiet as a bagel bakery in the Vatican.
Hi! Where's Corey?
Hello, Earl. Corey won't be back until next week. I left him with his Aunt Emma and Uncle Lou.
Rats, cats, gnats. I want somebody to play with.
Play with your brother.
No. I'll go play some more Parcheesi with Charlie.
Charlie? Who's Charlie?